Okay guys, so I'm doing a couple of videos in a row and I thought I would do a video about the damn stupid studies about meat giving you cancer. This is what is really disturbing about articles that people read and pass on, that they're subjective. And you can see the subjectivity in the way that they present the articles because they're very provocative and shocking. And, you know, does bacon give us cancer? Now, well, we know red meat does, and egg yolks give you heart attacks, and now, you know, bacon now is going to give you cancer. All right, let's clear this up, and let's clear this up now. First of all, studies irritate me because you have to look at where is the quality and types of meat that they made their studies on. But we know, especially in the U.S., and to be honest, I gotta keep it on the real hizio. I get clients from around the world. It doesn't matter if they're in Indonesia or if they're in South Africa or if they're in Australia who tout that their cows are grass-fed. China, Europe, that people aren't getting pastured, non-GMO, non-hormone injected cattle or animals, pigs, chickens. Damn, I mean, even the fish are like, farm fish are eating corn, genetically modified. So, this is the problem. And I said in my last two videos, this is why I have the business at 48 with a busted knee and I can't run or jump out of the building, and why I maintain such a low body fat is because not only from the red meat and the pork, but because I eat healthy animals, pastured, free range, which the amount of nutrients trump fruits and vegetables combined 100 times, because in fruit and vegetables, they're genetically modified. These aren't the fruit and vegetables and kale and oranges and bananas that are growing in the wild. Yo, come on. Let's keep it real. They're genetically modified. They're hybridized to have more color, to have more, to be bigger, to have more fructose in them. This isn't Mother Nature. We've Frankensteined everything. We've Frankensteined our animals. We have Frankenstein our produce. It's crazy. And then, of course, when we eat and other things, we're screwing ourselves in that way. Quest bars. Okay, so the meats. Pigs are corn-fed and injected with hormones in poor conditions where they're easy to get viruses, and then the meat is just plugged up with antibiotics because of all of the potential for disease from the pig. That's going to give you cancer. The same thing with the red meat. Would they find that the pink goo, forgot what it's called, inside the red meat, especially at fast food restaurants, at the supermarkets, Kroger's, Ralph's for LA people, and you're getting this like meat that's been dyed because really it's like brown and disgusting. It's not fresh anymore. It's got preservatives in it. Plus the cows were injected with hormones, so they have more meat, and the milk is injected with hormones. And they're fed corn and they're not pastured. They're eating their own crap. They're eating, you know, just infected things all around. They can't move. So their endocrine systems are all jacked up from not moving around. And they're essentially just sick, and that's what you're eating. You want to know why you're getting cancer? You want to know why my mom probably developed a glioblastoma, deadly brain cancer? It was because of that stuff. It shouldn't help. Her body probably developed, the brain, cancer from a multitude of issues and not being able to methylate properly. Because she had nothing to build her immune system up, which is right here. Now, red meat, pig, beef, cow, yo, packed with vitamins and minerals. These amazing nutrients. Well, I heard red meat's bad for you. Well, what's bad? Well, I heard that the fat gives you a heart attack. Well, we know that's not true because keto people are now being on it for years, and they're, check this out, people, the HDL to triglyceride ratio is more important than the total cholesterol, and you need to check for your LDL small particle B because it's not actually cholesterol. That's an issue. We actually make 75% of our cholesterol. Yes, we do. Because it's a freaking antioxidant, guys. And without it, you would be dead. So it's so disgusting when people are brainwashed into believing to lower their cholesterol, and then they're on statin drugs, which lower their cholesterol. Death by medication. Statin's one of the highest death by medication drugs when people are just taking the normal dosage. I mean, people take like Tylenol and crap like that. That's like immediate liver like failure and all this. But just, I'm taking my regular dosage and I'm dying from pharmaceuticals, statins, to lower your cholesterol. Because you have these idiots, idiots who don't understand nutrition, who don't understand the primal body, to go in, because yes, there's no studies on people eating high fat their whole life. They only have people eating high carbohydrate, which creates advanced glycation end product, which is the destruction of the cells in all your body, all of your body, including the cells in your arteries. And they plaque and they get sticky and misshapen. It's a hot mess. So, is it the meats? People think they can get a heart attack because of the fat, the saturated fats, which you need. We're made out of saturated fat, right? Fat, protein, and water. Now, how can what you be largely made out of be toxic to eat? It doesn't make any sense. But we're so primed and conditioned to think that eating red meat is bad for us. Now this stupid article comes out, subjective. Did they say what kind of animals that they used on what kind of subjects? No. Did they do a test for a year on somebody on keto eating healthy from healthy farm, pastured, non-corn grass-fed cows and pastured pigs? No. Of course you're going to get cancer. I mean, hello? Sesame Street, Romper Room, ABC 123, duh. Hello? But people get these articles and they don't look deeper at them. There are people saying that vegetarian or veganism is healthy. There are people that saying that eating meat is healthy for you. And they're both PhD doctors. We have to do our due diligence and learn ourselves. That's my mother-sucking education. Red meat is packed in B12, B6. The B complex are so important for adrenal function. What else? Vitamin D. We're so D deficient, and it's connected to everything. It's connected to your diabetes. It's connected to your thyroid. Being D deficient is connected to your adrenal function. And you want to know why you're gaining weight on keto? Come on now. Look at the damage before you started. You can't just do keto and expect success. These stupid articles are like, oh my God, people developing like, what is it? They're developing sort of a diabetic insulin resistant response on keto. No, it's not keto, it's the application of it. Because you go online and you see people eating garbage. They don't adapt. They don't address the underlying issues. Why am I the one person that keeps telling people to address the underlying issues before they do keto? And then I'm like assaulted for this information. So for those who are willing to learn, to be careful for everything you stick in your mouth, and don't become addicted and then go on the internet and having people validate what you want to feed into your addiction. Red meat is rich in iron. Women, we menstruate. And eating one bloody steak can bring your heme levels back up to a safe level. But a lot of you guys who don't eat enough red meat, you're losing that ability. We have acid in our stomach designed to break down foods. And when you don't eat enough pork or red meat ever, then those stomach acids go down, and then what? Those parasites come up because that stomach acid is a firewall for pathogens and bacteria. Tuna, chicken breast, white meats, they just have protein. They don't have all the vitamins and minerals, the zinc, potassium. They don't have all of this stuff. We're deficient on top of deficient. Our soil's deficient. We're not eating enough of the right healthy animals. We're deficient on top of deficient, and then we don't do what? We don't get the business, not at this age. And if I get one more young guy going, I drink coffee, I freaking eat cheese, I eat nuts, and I'm ripped. Right. Well, how about be a 48-year-old woman with a busted knee that can't run, jump, lunge, or squat? Why am I so lean? Why? How am I able to grow bubbly muscle at age 48? Because if I'm on the internet lying about my age, that would be hilarious. Why am I not dry in my skin? I'm eating a ton of fat. Okay guys, that's what I wanted to talk about, the stupid articles that come out that say that eating pork and red meat is dangerous. It's a bunch of bull crap because they do not tell you this is done on the standard American diet. They're not doing studies on keto longer than a month. First month you're freaking having the keto flu. That's where people get this like, oh, keto causes insulin resistance. Oh my God, really? Come on guys. You have a lifetime of garbage that you've created in this beautiful temple that you have to fix before you do keto. And then on top of that, the application of it must be spot, fleek, correct, on. That's how you keto adapt. So you take out foods that might be a potential allergen because you don't know what your epigenetics are. So cut out the cheese, and cut out the nuts, and cut out the caffeine, and cut out the alcohol, and cut out the almond flour, and cut out the almond milk. Yeah, if you guys feel that you've got thyroid issues, if you're constipated, if you have loose stool, you might be malabsorptive. If you're deficient in D3, and eat cheese or nuts, yo, it's like a bomb waiting to explode if your particular DNA can't handle it. You can't see what's going on a cellular level. I feel fine. I eat this, I eat that, I'm ripped, I look great. I get a lot of young guys that they look great, but we know that your cells are stronger when you're younger. Be a 50-year-old male eating that way. Yes, a 50-year-old male. And let's see the percentages of males, because you're going to get some that have a sound foundation, a good epigenetics from their family. So they're able to methylate. So you're going to get like the random, guy in his 50s that is ripped and shredded and eats crap, and it happens. But it's, and I know it's very rare. How do we know? Walk into the public, go to a supermarket. We have all different demographics of people, and you can see people fat, sick, and unhealthy all day, every day, all day, every day, all day, every day, because they don't methylate. They don't exercise. They're not ever able to detox the highways, which a lot of people who are able to exercise and able to get outside, and even though they might eat poorly, are still able to methylate. Some people who don't methylate well, some people who've got poor genetics from epigenetics from their family, and then they eat toxins of these red meats from pig and cows from unhealthy animals, they have issues. Some people who have low stomach acid have issues. You can't digest it. You feel sick. You feel bloated. Yeah? If you've got gallbladder issues and you try to eat red meat, it's a nightmare. It's a disaster. It's a bomb. Poof! Gonna explode in your body. You've got stones. What if your liver and kidneys aren't functioning properly? These are the things that you have to consider when you read these stupid articles that saying that the meat is bad. Clean your system out. Make sure that you have the right levels of acid. Make sure that your gallbladder isn't clogged up and that you don't have leaky gut. This is how. And eat healthy pastured animals, and it is worth putting the money into that rather than a stereo system. Okay guys, if you want to learn more how to get to ketosis and not to listen to stupid articles that are subjective and to really look for the long-term 1-year studies, follow me and we'll look for them together. You can go to stephanieperson.com where I have consultations, Stephanie the Business Person, my Facebook fan page, or Stephanie Ketogenic. And where do I get my information from? You guys. Peace out. Booyaka!